Mr. Dave said there's a change in this old country boy. Amen. A change in me. Amen. And when the change is coming in you, when Jesus get on the inside of you, church, he will manifest himself on the outside. Because, see, that's the only thing that God is looking for, is Christ in you. And then in you, watch this now, of a truth. See, some people can put on a big old smile, like they're all Jesus, and inside they're raving. But we want to be of truth. Not only on the outside, but we want to make sure that he's on the inside of a truth. Today we want to speak to you about prepared to receive. Amen. Prepared to receive. The definition of prepared means to make ready beforehand, watch this now, for a specific purpose. Now, the fast is designed to get you all on one accord, get all the isms and the schisms out, get all of the little ways and attitudes and attributes of sin out of your life, that you might be as everyone else is, as God is, as Christ is, and all the other apostles and saints before us was, that we might be one. Amen. Amen. Prepared means to make ready beforehand for a specific purpose and for an event or an occasion. Won't there be a happy day when all of the saints of God shall say, praise the Lord. Amen. Listen, the word "to" means towards a given state. Amen. Towards a given state. Prepared toward a given state. And that state is the state of mind that God is not ashamed to call you his own. Isn't that something? That God is not ashamed to call you his own. Receive means to take or acquire something given, offered, or transmitted. To get. Amen. As Elder Dan said, if you got it, let me hear you say you got it. Amen. We want to get it. The Spirit of God is offered to those with the willingness of mind to obey, that you might be sealed until the day of redemption. Amen. And once you're sealed, you know, the old folks used to can things. Amen. And they would steam them and ball them, and they put them in these quart jars, and they tighten them down, and all of a sudden you hear that thing go, boop. She's sealed. Amen. She'll stay right there, even now. 20 years, she'll still be good because she's been sealed. Amen. Preserved, that's why they call it preserved. Amen. Preserved until the coming of the day of the Lord. Amen. So listen, church, I want to turn attention to St. John, the 17th chapter. This was a prayer that Jesus prayed unto the Father. And I want you to notice that he prepared his disciples to receive the Spirit of God. He gave them the tools, the necessary things in order that there's no need of sending anybody to do a job and don't have the proper tools to do the job with. Amen. So listen, in the book of St. John, the 17th chapter, and I want you to begin right at the 14th verse. Listen to what it says here.
I have given them thy word.
What greater tool does anyone need to be able to correct the error of the way? I have given them what?
I have given them thy word.
Not my word, but thine word.
Yes.
I have given unto them thy word, and what?
And the world hath hated them.
Isn't that something? It's just like the sister was testifying about her cover on her head.
Yeah.
Amen. The boss come to her and tell her she out of order. You're not dressed properly. Amen. That's interesting, isn't it? That little old prayer cap stir up so many folks.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
It causes so much trouble. A little old prayer cap. Amen. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
And then some folks in church don't even want to put them on. Isn't that something? You put it on and the world hates you. And some folks come to church and don't want to put them on.
Mm-hmm. All right.
How we doing, church?
Amen.
You see, it's all for a purpose.
Yeah. It's in
Amen.
the book.
God is testing your obedience.
That's it.
And then you must be govern yourselves according to the word. I've given them the word, and what happened?
And the world hath hated them.
And the world have hated them. Read.
Because they are not of the world.
Because they're not of the world, even as I am not of the world. And I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world.
Yes,
God does
thank
not want his people to be taken out of the world.
Yes.
If that happens, who's going to know?
Yes. Amen. Thank God.
You think of how that majority of you that are sitting here now came in contact with somebody that was in contact with God.
Yes. Amen.
And it's interesting how that so many people of yesteryears know the truth. Whether they do it or not, they know the truth.
Yes.
That's Sister Christie on her job, getting away from the pants, wearing a skirt, and her boss. Just come there now.
Yeah.
Amen?
Just come.
Just come there. God moved the element out of the way. See how God prepares a way?
Yes.
Move the element out of the way. Brought this one in the way. That said that his mother
That's how he works.
was of the holiness faith.
Yes. God is good.
And how she used to dress. Amen. In dressing. I think he said long dressing, didn't he? Amen. Isn't that something?
God is good. Give him a
That's
praise.
a witness to her.
Yes.
That you're moving in the right direction and the world is going to hate you.
Yes. That's it. It's the word.
But I want you to stay right there
Yes.
because somebody must be a witness.
That's it. Amen. Amen.
Amen. He says, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that you should do what?
But that thou
I
shouldest
want you to keep them from the what?
The evil.
Evil of the world. You see, the church is in the world, but the world has no business being in the church.
Amen.
Yes.
But if God takes the church out of the world, how will the world ever know?
Amen. So true.
Same thing. God is using us as lights in the world
That's
that
it.
the world might see and be saved.
Amen.
You see, you got to have the opportunity, and God is going to give you the opportunity, but it's left up to you.
Yes. He always does.
Amen. So every one of us who has not been born, see, I was born in this. I'm a grandfather.
All right.
Yeah, some folks are grandfather. You know, they come through the bloodstream. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Deacon Oakey, way up there in Washington, D.C., when he was 21, 22 years old, came in touch with someone that was in touch with Lightfoot Solomon Michelle.
Amen.
Deacon Garnett pointed out to you, brother, that sat back there last night, who invited him. He worked on a job with him and everything else. He came in contact. See, God has got his people everywhere.
Everywhere. Yes. We're witness.